The highest paid footballer is Cristiano Ronaldo, who's currently earning an astonishing £3.4 million per week. Maybe I chose the wrong career path working in retail. To put this into perspective, you don't even see wages like that on FC24, but you do see Mark Goldbridge offering a player £7 million per week. By accident.
How did I give him £7 million a week?
Today on FC24, I am going to be taking a look at what happens if I offer a player £1 billion per week. To start us off, I'm going to use Everton to see if a club that has very much financial difficulties in real life, if that has any impact on this, and then I'll move to a club like Manchester City, who can spend whatever they want and get away with it. Yes, I'm still fuming that they've not been charged for all the stuff that they did, but yeah, moving on from that. Now, to kick off this experiment, we've got to pick a player that deserves £1 billion per week. We could choose Cristiano Ronaldo, the GOAT, make him a lot more richer. We could choose Lionel Messi, make him richer than Cristiano Ronaldo. We could choose someone in League 2 who maybe deserves a lot more than that they're on. But I think I found the perfect player. Richarlison is coming back where he belongs and on a cheap £1 billion per week. I mean, if it's getting offered, I would be very much happy with this deal. Just look in the top left-hand corner, by the way. Just short of £1.1 billion to spend. Wow, this transfer window could cause some real damage, but we're spending it on one player. Moment of truth, is it actually going to allow us to offer £1 billion per week? I mean, I'm hoping so. We've got the £1 billion in the transfer budget. We have got £20 million weekly budget. So fingers crossed it allows us to offer that much. Offer him a crucial squad role. You're going to be playing a lot of football, especially with the amount of money you're going to be on. 4 years. I mean, we'll offer him a year. We'll try and get it to as low as possible. I mean, can we get it to 2 years? 4 years. Okay. 3 years. We just need it as low as possible, just so we can offer the most amount of money as possible. Release clause. I mean, I don't think we're really going to need one, because who in the right mind is going to offer £1 billion or over £1 billion a week for Richarlison? Possibly me if I had it. Moment of truth then. Wages. I mean, Richarlison, we're going to offer you £999 million. Okay, so it doesn't actually allow you to offer dead on £1 billion. But what's it actually going to change this figure to? £21 million. Okay, that is a bit guttering. However, £21 million per week for Richarlison. That is bizarre. I mean, submit offer. I'm gutted we can't test the £1 billion. Surely there's got to be a way you can actually do it. That's a reasonable offer. I've just made this man's career in a week. Like, show some respect. Richarlison is back where he belongs for, what rate? £21 million per week. My God, he would never have to play football again after possibly 2 weeks. He wouldn't have to work ever again after 2 weeks. But I'm happy to have him back. I mean, just look at that wage. He's worth £24 million. His wage per week is pretty much his value. That is, it's something you've never seen before. But now we're going to simulate. Is it possible for us to get sacked due to our financial irresponsibility? No? Is that the word I'm looking for? Whatever word I'm looking for, it's gone. We're going to simulate till the end of the season. If we make it there, I mean, fingers crossed we don't get sacked due to our performances, with a player on £21 million. Hopefully it's down to the finances. Surprisingly, we've actually made it to the end of the season. I was not expecting this whatsoever. However, who cares about the financial mess we're in? Where did we finish? Finished 14th. And with the 10-point deduction, we actually would have stayed up as well. So that is a well-earned £21 million a week for Richarlison. Now let's look at the financial mess we're in. And that is a lot of red. That is a lot of red indeed. Jesus Christ. Okay. That is not great. I mean, wage increase, it's gone up by £1 billion, which, I mean, I'm not shocked of just because of Richarlison. But spent this season £2 billion. Wow. I mean, a point deduction and possibly administration next season. Would it be surprising whatsoever? But, I mean, I don't have to worry about that because we're no longer going to be here. Because now we are at Real Madrid. And this time I'm going to try a player that we can get on a 1-year contract. Just to see how expensive we can go with the wages. And there's only one player in mind that just makes sense for this. Cristiano Ronaldo's going to be coming back to Real Madrid on a lot more money than he ever thought he could. And that's saying a lot with the amount of money he's currently on. But with the transfer negotiations out the way, it's down for the contract, the main part of this. He wants an important squad role. I mean, you would be very much crucial. Get you on a year contract, that'd be perfect. He agrees on that, okay. So we should be able to go a lot more expensive than I did with Richarlison. We'll disregard the release clause. Because, like I said, who's going to want to pay it? So let's see how expensive we can go. We've got £1.1 billion in a transfer budget. We've got £22 million in a weekly wages. So I reckon we might be able to go to £40 million. £40 million per week, I reckon. 22 million pounds. Okay, it's no more expensive. Ronaldo's gonna go on £1 million more a week than what Richarlison were on. Okay, that were a massive failure. But let's see if we can actually make it through to the end of this season. If we did with Everton, surely we do with Real Madrid, especially when we're spending £22 million on Ronaldo instead of Richarlison. I mean, let's not get this mixed up. I would rather have Richarlison. But Ronaldo has returned to Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti is reunited with Cristiano Ronaldo, the GOAT himself. I would love for him to return back to Europe. But with the wages he's on in Saudi Arabia, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But let's see if we make it to the end of the season. Are they massively shocked if we don't? Because we did with Everton. However, expectations are going to be very much higher at Real Madrid. So fingers crossed Ronaldo can... Oh my god, I thought we got sacked already then. As I was saying, let's hope Ronaldo can make his £22 million worth it. I mean, I forgot to check how Richarlison did. But fingers crossed Ronaldo can do £22 million a week worth of goals. Unsurprisingly, we have made it to the end of the season. But not only have we made it here, we've actually made it to the Champions League final. I know this has got nothing to do with the video concept. But we've signed Ronaldo. He's on a lot of money. And this could be his, what, 7th, 8th Champions League trophy? So I'm intrigued to see how he gets on in this final. We did finish 3rd in the league. So when I said unsurprisingly we made it to the end of the season, I'm actually surprised we didn't get sacked because that is embarrassing. And as expected, our finances are a lot better than what Everton's were. However, there's still a lot of red. So, I mean, if I've got a tip for any owners in football, don't offer a player more than £20 million per week. But here we go. Champions League final. We are against Porto. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo's had his fair share of games against Porto. Can he get in the score sheet? He win it. He missed a penalty. £22 million Cristiano Ronaldo, and he missed upon it in the Champions League final. And we've lost... Okay, this could have gotten any worse. So there you go. Unfortunately, it isn't possible to offer a player £1 billion per week. I mean, it kind of was expected, but I thought I'd try it nonetheless. But £22 million is the most expensive I got it up to. Was it worth it? No. He missed upon it, and how did he actually get on? Did Cristiano Ronaldo... Okay, played 58 games, and he scored... How many goals were it? 41 goals. Okay, maybe it was slightly worth it. But this is where I'm going to end today's video. Hopefully you all have enjoyed it. If you have, please do leave that subscribe button around here. Let me know some different experiments you would like me to try on career mode. I am slowly going back to FIFA content and football content. I've missed it, and I've got loads of videos planned for the future. So yeah, take care, stay safe, and I hope you all have a nice rest of your day.